So right off the bat, she looks like a real woman. And I know a lot of you 20-year-olds or something that haven't figured it out up till now are going to ask me the question. Like, well, V, what do you mean by a real woman? It's like, I don't know, man. When I go out clubbing, this is how girls look. You know, they definitely do not look like the women Marvel is drawing recently. Now, I'm not saying that they might not exist, you know, maybe those are American women, but here in Eastern Europe, this is how our women look like, this is what I'm used to seeing, and this is what I expect to see in art, you know, art should imitate life, not the other way around. But anyway, let's look at the trailer, a little bit from the trailer. Wow, these these special effects. Never mind. This is just like the production team, huh? The studio they call it. Now we get to see the movie. It's got diversity in it. That's good. Good thing, right? Diversity. Diversity sells. Love it. I bet it's got some LGBT action in it. See, this is the only part where LGBT is actually relevant to the plot. Where like having a character that is gay is actually relevant to the plot of. I love how the director manages to introduce this and make sense, you know, because otherwise, like, you read in a comic book and it's a guy fighting crime and it's like, oh, by the way, I'm gay. Like, okay, you know, that's like seeing for me, it's like, you know, seeing Superman, you know, at one point taking a break and saying, yeah, I like to fuck Lois doggy style. It's like, Superman, I don't care. Hey, why are you telling me this? Why is this relevant all of a sudden? Right? Or Lois saying, you know, I really like to suck cock. It's like, I generally don't care, Lois. I don't care. You know, like, you do you, but we're talking about a comic book, crime fighting and stuff. But in this particular movie, this particular sequel, I definitely think it's important, right? So, let's see Nick Fury. We got a little glimpse of Nick Fury here. Her costume looks amazing, by the way. I really love it. Really love the costume. You know, they didn't try to change much. Didn't try to reinvent the wheel. Hey, if it works, it works. And they went with this costume. Brilliant. And here we get Nick Fury. See, they stayed true to the canon. They don't try to race swap or gender swap anything. Which is good. Look at Nick Fury. Absolutely brilliant. I am going to enjoy this movie. I'm telling you this from now. But what is also really fascinating is the comments. It's like, this already looks a million times better than Captain Marvel. You know what? You're absolutely right. Now, this is a Carol Danvers I can get behind. If you know what he means. Better acting than Brie Larson. You know what? Like, I definitely admit that I have seen more human emotions during this than the whole Brie Larson's acting. That's how Carol Danvers should be in the movie, and that's how she was in the comics where she was Miss Marvel, all sexy, hot, and likable. Man, I don't know what comics you've been reading, but recently, the people at Marvel are incapable of drawing sexy women. You know, they say it's because of ideological reasons. They say it's like, oh, the male get. No, I genuinely think they can't. Like, I legitimately think they are unable to comprehend what a woman that would win a beauty competition looks like and put it on paper. No, they can't. At least it's going to be 1,000 times funnier and exciting than Brie Larson movie. Why wasn't this the actual Captain Marvel? What I love is, like, look, the people here which are absolutely salty, and I'll tell you something else is salty. Like, the social justice activists, they do not like this. They're not happy. They're not happy at all. And the reason they're not happy is because they generally want to spread the good word of social justice, and they do this through entertainment. So for them, you know, like the Brie Larson movie or the Star Wars movies are like the gospels of socialism. You know, it's like Jesus wrote the gospels. This is for their view, for their religion. You know, Greta Thunberg is Jesus, and this is part of the gospel. And to insult this, to add insult, it's sacrilege. It's sacrilege. They're like, sacrilege. Get it away. This is why, like, if you go on a Star Wars forum, and what on earth is this? 10 things DC wants you to forget about Harley Quinn. Look at this. Official facts. It looks, especially the bathroom scene is something that I like. But anyway, so moving back. Where was I? Oh, yes. If you go on a forum, like a Star Wars forum, and you say anything negative, like, it doesn't even have to be something major. Like, you're just, you know what? I just didn't appreciate the acting from one of the actors. Especially if it's a woman. They freak out. They react in a way that normal human beings shouldn't react for someone just criticizing a movie. Or even if you say, you know, I generally don't like Star Wars, they will attack you. They will attack you with a fervor and a fanaticism that is way beyond the scale of what we find in a normal society. Reason is that they consider these things to be sacred. They consider these things to be important for the cause. And you mocking or ridiculing them risks getting people not to go see them and not pay money and not making them successful. And, you know, they just lose one avenue that they can reach normal people. Because social justice isn't an ideology that reaches normal people. It's got to be packaged into something. You know, it got to be snuck in. Like a cancerogen element. You know, you don't just give to people who have cancer. No, you put it in a burger, right? You put it in somewhere that people like, and that's how you give people cancer. It's the same with social justice, right? Most people don't want it, so they have to sneak it in. It's like, oh, we're just an outlet that talks about geek culture, right? We just talk about video games. We're just critics criticizing video games, but in reality, they give you social justice, right? That's how it works. So this is why they're really upset about this movie, which is done by Axel Brown, and I understand this guy is like very famous in the industry of the cushy, if you know what I mean. Let me know what you think. I'll be looking forward to seeing your comments.